If you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe and become part of this community. Oh, and also, go cop that fresh merch and listen to my new album in the description. A couple of weeks ago, Lil Baby took to social media to announce that he would be dropping some new music very soon. This was in November, and in since-deleted tweets, which I'm gonna go into in a second a bit more because that's very suspicious, he announced that he might drop something for his birthday, which was December 3rd, which was also a Friday, which would have, of course, been perfect because, artists usually release new music on Fridays. He also said that he might drop something for the December 12th show that he has in Atlanta. It's called Lil Baby Plus Friends Birthday Celebration. This is, as I just said, on December 12th, and December 12th is a Sunday, and the Friday before that would be December 10th, which is this Friday. So I also, uttered some speculations about him dropping on that Friday then. So either it was going to be December 3rd or December 10th, but now it's already December 7th and we don't have any new Lil Baby music. And as I just said, he had two tweets out there, one saying, yo, I gotta release something for my birthday, which will be December 3rd, or for the show on December 12th, but he since then deleted both of those tweets. So we're just not really sure, what he got coming up for us. I do want to point back to one particular tweet that he released on November 17th. He said, "New everything on the way." And of course, that had people talking about possibly some new singles because he usually releases a couple of singles in early December. At least that's what he did last year with On Me and Everybody it was. And that did pretty well for him, in that early Christmas time. People were still streaming his music, so he performed quite well there. And so people got talking again about some new singles he might be dropping, about maybe Lamborghini Boys, the mixtape that everybody's still waiting for, or his next album, obviously, that he's now writing himself entirely, while before that he was just freestyling. So I was excited for this as well, but I was kind of disappointed when we didn't get that on December 3rd. Now he also composed a couple of new tweets because obviously it was his birthday. He took the whole week to celebrate it. He was out here on Instagram saying like, the whole week is my birthday, let's turn up. And he was in the club, he was partying, all that, enjoying himself. But apparently now he's back because he just tweeted, birthday was lit, now back to work. So it seems like he's now, out of that birthday partying mode and back into working again. So maybe we'll get something this Friday, December 10th. It would only make sense, honestly. He got a big show coming up this Sunday, in Atlanta with all the QC people and stuff like that. So obviously in that frame of Atlanta, this is like a big show because people are supporting them there locally. And for him to have some new music out the Friday before and then be performing that at this event would, of course, be very big and be a big opportunity for him to promote his music even further. So I'm guessing he's going to drop something on December 10th. I just think it's kind of weird how he deleted those tweets that he had out talking about dropping something these two coming Fridays, or the one is already passed, but this upcoming Friday, because Lil Baby is not usually someone who doesn't come through on his word. Of course, he also said Lamborghini Boys were going to drop, already and would have been out for a long time, which then didn't happen. But that album is a whole nother discussion that we could have. But still, I would have expected him to come through on his word to release some new music when it actually came time to do that. Lil Baby is still riding high off of his success of The Voice of the Heroes, his collaborative record with Lil Durk. They also did a tour after that, which made them a lot of money. I made a video on that back when those numbers released. So he's not like in a position where he needs to drop some music, but of course he's riding high on like the biggest wave of success he's had his whole career. Lil Baby right now, and everybody agrees on this, is probably the hottest rapper out there right now. He's the one making the biggest moves, getting the biggest deals and stuff like that. People are calling him the leader of this new generation together with a couple of more guys. So obviously there's some, respect around his name. And I think that evolution, honestly, I talked about this quite a lot already, is something very admirable because he came from just this, mumble rapper out of Atlanta to then then through the bigger picture and just stuff he did past that, becoming this very serious artist that's taken very seriously. I mean, he was on that Kanye record, Donda, and then also on Drake's record, CLB. So it's not like, he's out here just doing these little features. He's actually on a level where, the veterans, the A-tier artists are respecting him. And obviously, he still has a long career to go, as he's proven through the past couple of releases, just getting better and better and bigger every time he drops something. So maybe he's not in a position where he's still like, he needs to put out all these songs to kind of, get out there and make it. He's made it. And now I think he wants to take a little bit of a different approach to his career. He said, as I just earlier said as well, that he's writing this whole new album himself now. Well, before that, he was just freestyling everything, which I always like to see when artists, pick up the pen and the pad and then write some lyrics. And I think Lil Baby could do a pretty good job at this as well, even though, of course, he's known for just freestyling, going straight off the top. And also, he said in The Voice of the Heroes, the title track of that collaborative record, he said that he's done doing features now. He's only doing verses if they worth it. So Lil Baby, obviously also known for just hopping on a bunch of features every time, killing it. But now apparently he wants to take a step back and be like, yo, okay, I've done all my stuff. I've gotten my name out there. People know who I am. They respect me. Now it's time to actually do something that's worth it and not just flood the market, but actually see how can I build a legacy? How can I do something that's going to last for a longer time than just, the next couple of months until, the next check comes in. So I think he's in a very good position in his career where now he can take offers and opportunities as they come and not be, relying on the next big hit or chasing the next big hit, which is always a very good position for an artist to be in, because that gives them a complete freedom over their artistry, and in turn for the fans means better music, even if it is coming with less frequency of the music. So, going off of that, from that theory that I kind of have and from what he said, I believe that maybe he's not dropping something this December, but then coming through with Lamborghini Boys, with a new album that's going to be worth the wait. But as I said earlier as well, it would make a lot of sense for him to drop this Friday, December 10th, so we got something to perform when he has that show on Sunday. My guess is a combination of two. Maybe we'll get a single this Friday, and then that's kind of the bridge in between the time that we still gotta wait for the full album coming out, early next year, summer next year, whatever. But that's my guess, from the two different opinions that you can see it from. But yeah, that's just my opinion, just my theory. Now I want to know what you think about this. What do you think about Lil Baby now deleting those tweets where he announced some new music was gonna drop very soon? And what do you expect him to release this Friday? Do you expect him to release anything at all? Are you gonna be attending the show on Sunday? And what do you think about his upcoming album Lamborghini Boys, or whatever it is? What are your expectations? What do you think of him now actually writing his lyrics down on a piece of paper and then rapping them, all of that? Let me know in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media and blog down in the description. It really helps me out. Until the next one, y'all have an incredible day, and y'all take care.